I'm Dr. Mark Silverman. I'd like to walk you through the steps of applying the new SoftRiders shoes. We have a horse here that's already been prepared for application of the shoes. Nicely packaged, easy to get to. The shoe comes in a nice, ready to apply format with just a few modifications. So, pick the horse's foot up. Again, he's been trimmed and prepared already. Place the shoe with the breakover in alignment where you'd like it. Take a Sharpie and mark the outline of the foot on the shoe. And once you've marked the foot, you're ready to go take the shoe and prepare for application. The first step is to use the bandsaw to cut the basic shape. The shoe has been marked or traced to the foot shape that we want to finally achieve. So once we've cut out the basic shape using the bandsaw, we'll do some fine tuning of the shape and final prep with the belt grinder. Depending on the horse's foot, I'll mark the placement of my nail holes. I usually give myself a few extra options. They may be set deeper or shallower depending on the needs of that foot. In this case, I'm going for a fairly normal depth of penetration. I always stop the nail before the widest point of the foot to let the back of the foot move freely. I find for my average horse, using an E-head, in this case a number 3 slim blade, is a very useful nail for this shoe. Drilling the pilot holes in the shoe, which I like to do as opposed to driving through cold, with an 11/64 drill bit, makes a nice hole that will set the nail head to a good level. I find with this size drill bit, the nail head sits in pretty much flush once you set it into the foot. So now that we have our shoe prepared, holes are drilled in the proper place, we've modified any edges or shape that we need to fit this foot, we've safed the back half of the shoe so it doesn't get caught if he steps on it. We're ready to prepare the dental impression material, the 2-part silicone putty, to place under the shoe to couple the frog and the bottom of the foot to the shoe. But you can also fill that area with silicone, traditional silicone for shoeing, just to fill the cavity under the shoe to not have debris build up in there. I use an extra soft version of the putty for this application for this particular horse. If I had different conditions, I may use firmer or less firm types of putty or silicone to couple the shoe to the foot. One of the nice benefits of the surface prep of this particular shoe, the grind that is put on the shoe, is that it hooks up really nicely to the putty. Hey, come on. When I put the putty in the foot, it actually helps to hold the shoe in place a little bit while I line it for where I want the nails to be. Make sure you're aligned properly, you're set properly to the perimeters. Once I have the shoe set in place a little bit, I'll put the foot down, let him compress the dental impression. Good boy. Then I'll pick him back up and finish the application of the nails. And I set the nails. And we're all set for finishing. Now that the shoe's been placed, it finishes up like any other shoe. One of the nice parts with the SoftRider, if there's any modifications you need to make once the shoe's in place as far as the support of the back of the foot, they rasp really easily. And you're all set, ready to go. Using a shoe like the SoftRider has made a cumbersome, expensive shoeing approach very easy to manage. It's a great benefit.